tubers. On a more serious note, this isn't exactly going to be a beer review. This is going to be kind of an informative thing and or a declaration of cease and desist of support for my favorite brewery ever. As you well know, I'm kind of a Toppling Goliath homer. They're in Decorah, Iowa. And if you don't follow the beer scene and you don't follow this, semantics of it all, you may not know that about 3 weeks ago, Toppling Goliath and Mike Sabot, their head brewmaster, had a, I want to say, mutual departure in contractual services. Mike is no longer employed by Toppling Goliath as of a couple Fridays ago. I don't know what happened, what all the fine details, so I'm not even going to go there. But what I will say is I'm really disappointed in the way Clark, the owner of Toppling Goliath, has handled this entire situation. First and foremost, zero statement release from the brewery stating, even professionally, we wish Mike the best. We've moved on. We made a choice to move on with our, anything would have been nice. There's just been cryptic hype-related tweets. If you follow their Twitter account at TG Brews, you'll see the hype train. Every tweet is cryptic. Every tweet is trying to avoid questions and just bring hype to the brewery, which, that I kind of get. But don't just completely ignore your fan base and customers. So the last straw for me was today, actually, Mike and the guys out at Treehouse Brewing Company, who I have a good amount of respect for. I've never been able to review one of their beers. I've had a few of them. Very, very good. Mike's out there brewing with them and doing some work with them. So probably some awesome IPAs or stouts or something. But anyways, he tweeted some pictures, and some other friends of Mike's tweeted pictures. Well, some crazed fan said to Toppling Goliath on Twitter, and this is all just crazy, but this all happened in the last hour. So glad to see you're doing another collaboration with Treehouse Brewing Company. And Clark, the TG or the Toppling Goliath owner and controller of the Twitter handle, responds, or no, that's not happening, or something like that. And I responded back. I said, Mike is no longer part of Toppling Goliath. He's doing this on his own. And Clark tweeted to me, said, yeah, no kidding. And now he's here, and he keeps riding our coattails. Well, first and foremost, without Mike, you wouldn't have beers like Assassin. You wouldn't have beers like KBBS. You wouldn't probably even have Sioux. Clark's beer. Clark is a home brewer. I don't know enough about the guy to bash the guy. I'm not going to bash him on his brewing skills because I don't know anything about it. But the way he handled that, and then to follow it up, he retweets the picture that Mike tweeted of him brewing at TG. Says, change your Twitter handle, a-hole, #POS, to Mike and Treehouse. Like, I get it. Maybe things didn't end well. But if that's what you're going to do, and that's what you're going to put out there for the whole world to see, grow up. Seriously. Like, that's what you release Mike's last barrel-aged creation, SR71, this week, cryptically, building the hype train even more, getting people talking about your brewery just like I am. You probably love this. And then you bash the guy, and you trash the guy on the internet, and that's not very manly to me. I'm just trying to relay some facts here of what I saw, and this is my final reference about Toppling Goliath Brewing Company. You will not see me review any of their new bottled beers. I am done. I'm not going to support a business that treats their fans like that. Pretty much shows the whole world that they're an asshole like that, and not going to let people who just take credit for stuff like that. Yeah, not cool. So if you came to my channel expecting this year's Assassin review or this year's KBBS review, well, they aren't happening because they don't exist. They're not. I mean, there might be some Morning Delight left that Mike made, but I'm not driving to Iowa, and I'm not paying that guy any more money for any of those beers. So all the TG I used to buy, all the money spent, It's great. Glad I could help put food on the table for Mike and company, but that's where I draw the line, guys. Have you ever had this happen with a brewery or a company in general? Just out of curiosity, it feels like you get kicked in the nuts as a consumer. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. It's kind of a change of tone video I never really even wanted to do. I had recorded it once before with the departure details, and it just didn't feel like it was my place. But as a consumer, I feel slighted, and I feel like, yeah, fuck them. I'm done. Peace.